Commissioner Gary Bettman going to become the first active commissioner inducted into a major sports Hall of Fame as well. Active is the key word there. Are you surprised that the timing of all of this? Because it seems like he still has a lot more he's going to be doing here, and he's going to be a current Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that he's going in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, I thought
the legacy isn't quite set yet.
Because they make a beautiful plaque, and on that plaque is kind of a history of your accomplishments. So Gary Bettman's accomplishments, he's got lots left to do, and I'm sure he's going to accomplish even greater things and take the league to even farther places. I mean, I think Commissioner Bettman, when he wants to retire, is when he's going to retire. He's not. Right. There's no term on his contract, so no question he's a Hall of Famer. But the things that he's already done and accomplished are Hall of Fame category. That's why he's in now, because it's like, okay, how much more can he do? To take the team, the league, from a 21-team league to a 31 and soon to be 32, fully anticipate Seattle coming around in a few more years. The growth of the game, the amount of players playing, the worldwide growth of the game, and the success that this game has had financially, as well as all different teams winning Stanley Cups and being able to compete in a league where it's not just about one or two teams, or it's not just about the richest teams. What Gary Bettman's been able to do with all sorts of different owners. I really like what Bill Daly was talking about, and EJ. When you've got 31 voices in your ear and they've all got their own agenda, and you're able to keep everything at an even keel and create success for everybody, that goes a long way. So this is very, very much deserved, and Gary Bettman has worked extremely hard to get to the National Hockey League to where it is today.
Right. At 66 years old, you're correct, though. He still does have a long way to go. I don't believe he necessarily has an open-ended contract, but I think they've made it known that he's got quite a number of years left, and he's going to be doing it as long as he wants. At this stage, he's certainly earned that right. Really interesting what Bill Daly had to say, because I agree with this. He had to say, as we just heard, never seen him nervous.
Ever. Ever. Rattled nothing.
Yeah, I have to concur with that, and I've spent a bit of time with him, certainly as a general manager, as on the board of governors in this league, and I can concur with that statement. That's remarkable. But one of the real hot buttons for Gary Bettman, and I've been there when I've heard all kinds of arguments against his position. Of course, he brought the salary cap to the National Hockey League. That was something I felt as a player way back when. He was always hired for that purpose. Coming from the NBA, he eventually accomplished that, but he didn't necessarily do it for all the reasons that I believe people think. The biggest one, in my opinion, watching him over the years, was he brought it for competitive balance. That was a real hot button for him. And when I say I heard arguments, I heard all kinds of arguments. It won't be good for the league. It's going to do this in terms of how players get paid. It's going to do that in terms of the competitive balance. I'd have to say he was pretty darn right on that, because I've never seen the league closer.
Yeah.
And in turn, I think that rising tide has raised the value of this league. When everybody's competitive and everybody's in it on a yearly basis, it makes it much more interesting nationally. And that has been probably one of the bigger things that he's accomplished, and he's done it against some serious headwinds at times. That's remarkable.
Yeah, we see it on a nightly basis. Anybody can win on any given night.